Hi everybody, just wanted to record a short video about the assignment. So assignment one's been launched. Let me just flick on to the Word document that you were handed out in the workshop this week. And what we want you to do is to record a video presentation in response to one of these aspects. You've got to choose one hypothetical contact from these 5 options and plan your presentation around that. So you are responding to these contacts that have been made. So whether you choose a blue chip company in a business, whether you choose performing arts or military, or whether you choose one of the sporting options, the structure of the presentation is the same. We want you to cover these points, and you can even go 1 slide per point if you want to make sure you hit the exact criteria that we've been marking by. This is a really short presentation. It's 10 minutes, and 10 minutes can fly by when you're doing video presentations. So just wanted to do a quick video just to show you how to set up a presentation. Not so much how to deliver it, but actually how to kind of register on VoiceThread, which is the program you'll be using to present on, and also to set up a PowerPoint. Okay, so the first thing you would do then is to set up your PowerPoint. So you plan your presentation as you would a normal presentation. You would do a PowerPoint, because that's what you're going to load into VoiceThread to talk over and video record over. So you'd set up your PowerPoint, and here's what we need. We need a white background with black or grey text on top. You can add images if you want, and you can be playful in that regard, but bearing in mind that you won't be able to use animation, you won't be able to use graphics in VoiceThread. It's just going to take the static slide, as you can see on screen here, and that's what you're going to talk over, video record over. Okay, so the first slide, we obviously want the module name, your name, and also your student number. That's really important that you're really clear initially as to whose work this is. Then you will introduce yourself. You will talk about yourself a little bit, as if you were responding to this organisation. Remember, at this point, we don't want you to present to us as module staff and as lecturers. We want you to present to the organisation. Okay, you are responding to their question or query. And then we want you to state which contact you're actually responding to, whether it's the business, the performing arts, the military, or the sport examples. We want you to state exactly who you are responding to, so which hypothetical contact this presentation is going to be aimed towards. Okay, and then we want you to go into the demands. So what do you understand of the demands? And keep writing, keep going through that presentation until you've met all of these aspects. Okay, so you'd obviously have at least a slide for each, specifically outlining what you've done. And as you can probably take from the workshop, you need to have references, you need to have some research in here, bring in the professional practice literature to make sure that what you're covering makes sense, it's logical, but it's also evidence-based. It's based on research and based on the literature. Okay. So once you're happy with your presentation from a PowerPoint perspective, and we'll give you opportunity to send this to us and bring them to workshops so we can have a look through, see what you're planning. You would obviously save that. Okay. So let's imagine, or let's pretend that this is the final piece of work for one of you guys. Okay. So we're happy we've saved that to our file. We're happy we've kept to the criteria. So we've hit all of these things. We've made it clear who we're responding to. Okay, and please take on board some of the suggestions we make here. Okay. So you're happy with that. Then what we need to do is we need to load it into VoiceThread so you can video record over it. Okay, so similar to with the video lectures, you will see PowerPoint slides going through, and then we'll be video recording over those PowerPoint slides as we go. We're going to spend more specific time on this later in this semester to really give you a hands-on idea of how to do this, but I just wanted to record this video to make sure you're clear at this point and there's no anxiety about getting this bit done. So let's open up Blackboard, okay, there, and VoiceThread. Okay. So VoiceThread then, actually I'll take you through the process. So we're essentially searching for voicethread.com, and this is really important that you put /old. Okay, so we're going through there and we find this screen. So currently you won't be registered in VoiceThread, and you need to register to be able to record. Okay, So let's register. So here's my details. There's my email address and my password. So I'm already registered, but what I'll do is I'll register again under a different domain, and then we can see how this works. So I'll go Martin Turner, and the email I'll choose, it'll be a different one because I'm already registered. Okay, so you'll put your student email in here potentially. Okay, use a password following the normal rules. We enter that password. Okay, and then register. Okay, so what you will have is an email that's been sent to your personal email account. Okay, when you follow that link, you will have access to VoiceThread. So I'm going to kind of end the video here for now, and then in the next video I will have responded to that email or clicked the link through the email and have access to VoiceThread.